It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. Heavy rain will hit northern New York and New England, with another round soaking the Pacific Northwest into tomorrow. Most of the nation's going to see dry, cool weather for trick-or-treating, except parts of Washington, Oregon, New York, and the upper Mississippi Valley. You can expect below normal temperatures east of the Rockies and warmer than average conditions in the west. Closer to home, southern New Mexico is going to see a warm, breezy Halloween with highs in the 70s to 80s. Plenty of sunshine. A quiet, dry pattern continues into early November with above-average daytime temperatures and cool nights. No rain is expected anywhere across the region. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is Range Control with roadblock information where Highway 70, Highway 380, Highway 54, War Highway, Owen Road, and Nike Avenue will be open all day.
Alamogordo Public Schools is urging all federally connected families to complete the 2025 Federal Impact Aid Survey. By submitting a survey for each student through the Power School Parent Portal, families can ensure the district receives its full share of federal funding. Officials say this support is crucial for maintaining programs and resources for students. Families are encouraged to complete the survey as soon as possible. Check out the Alamogordo Public Schools Facebook page for details. Well, tonight is the last night of the haunted house.
Hey, Anthony, this is Mayor Susan Payne. I just wanted to invite the public to come on out to the Civic Center. From 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., they're going to be having a haunted house. It's going to be a lot of fun activities. Of course, it's a haunted house. I don't want to say too much because I guess that's a surprise. But kids under 13 must be accompanied by an adult. The tickets are $2.
Check out the City of Alamogordo Facebook page for more information. Don't forget, while you're out trick-or-treating tonight, get out and visit the fire stations.
Hello, this is firefighter Antonio Flores with the Alamogordo Fire Department. This Halloween, the Alamogordo Fire Department reminds you, safety comes first. Keep costumes short and flame resistant, use battery candles instead of real ones, and make sure your little ghouls and goblins can be seen in the dark by using flashlights, glow sticks, or any other safe light-up devices. Keep porches and sidewalks clear and well lit, and never leave candles unattended. We'd also like to remind everyone that you're invited at our Halloween trick-or-treat candy handout at Stations 1, 5, and 6. Station 1 is at 619 Texas Avenue, Station 5 is 1492 South Florida, and Station 6 at 3100 North Florida. They all start out at 5 p.m. and end at 8. We hope to see you all there. Have a safe and happy Halloween from your friends at the Alamogordo Fire Department.
The Real Life Fellowship Church of God invites you to Trunk or Treat and Costume Contest. That's tonight from 5 until 8, 1905 Hamilton Road. There's going to be some vendors, candy, prizes, and a safe space for kids to celebrate and have some fun with friends. So don't miss out on the treats and costumes. Well, today is Friday. That means we get a cat chat from Kitty City.
Hi, this is Kathy Denton with Kitty City, and welcome to this week's edition of Cat Chat. Last week I featured some of our pretty tortoiseshell kittens. Today I'd like to give equal time to the Torby. Torby refers to a tabby tortoiseshell color pattern. Torby cats are special because their fur mixes the stripes of tabby cats with the fiery patches of tortoiseshell cats, creating a unique blend of colors that's hard to find elsewhere. Not only is Torby one of the rarest color patterns seen in cats, some people say that the Torby kitties have unique personalities. And like the tortoiseshell cats, Torbys have a reputation for being feisty feline divas. That includes the Torbys right here at Kitty City in Alamogordo. Let's meet a few of those. At only 7 weeks old, Boogaloo is our youngest Torby. Boogaloo was an orphan baby who was brought to Kitty City. She was placed with Mambo, who was nursing her 3 birth babies, in the hope she would accept Boogaloo and begin nursing her. Mambo did accept Boogaloo immediately, and she became Mambo's adopted baby. Boogaloo is an irresistible cutie who will be available for adoption in a couple of weeks. Cedar is another one of our young Torby kittens. At the young age of 3 months, Cedar is already living up to her diva reputation. Cedar is a pretty girl, and you can't miss the orange spot on the top of her head. Cedar has gorgeous, large, round eyes and is full of spirit. She's very curious and enjoys exploring her surroundings. Cedar is very active and loves running and playing with older cats. Although Cedar has attitude and self-assurance, she has shown her softer side by running up to the humans and seeking attention and affection. Bree is another wonderful Torby, very sweet and friendly, about 1.5 years old. Bree gave birth to 5 beautiful babies last March. All her babies have adopted. Bree has been living in a loving foster home, and she has brought much joy to her foster mom and dad. She is a delightful girl. One of our loveliest Torbys is Flora. Flora will be 6 years old in January. She's a pretty girl who is gentle, loving, and cuddly. Flora gets along with other cats, but she does not take kindly to dogs. So this sweet girl's forever home will need to be with her preferred humans, but no dogs. Come see and get to know all our amazing Torbies, Boogaloo, Cedar, Bree, and Flora at Kitty City at 56 Stanley Ranch Road, Monday through Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Or you can visit our website at www.kittycitynm.com and check out all our sweet kitties waiting for their forever family. Tomorrow, Saturday, November 1st, Kitty City will not be at the White Sands Mall. Kitty City and Alamogordo Animal Control will return to the mall Saturdays, November 8, 15, and 22. Instead, visit Kitty City at 56 Stanley Ranch Road from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Or visit Alamogordo Animal Control on Florida Monday through Saturday, 12 noon to 5 p.m. Your forever friend is waiting for you. This has been Kathy Denton with this week's edition of Cat Chat. Happy Meowoween, and I'll be talking with you next week from Kitty City. Kitty City and you. No one loves them better.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Hi, it's me, here to tell you about AlamogordoTownNews.org. This is Otero County's #1 source for local news, sports, and community. Quite frankly, AlamogordoTownNews.org is the big LES news service online. AlamogordoTownNews.org is a Second Life Media affiliated company.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
When you're high, you feel different. But if you feel different, you drive different. So don't drive high. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In statewide news, we open with a story where no crime has been committed. Yet. Dr. Mike Castanel is a state-licensed clinical social worker in Farmington. This therapist has been rehabilitating sex offenders for 25 years. So far, so good, right? Well, his clinic is right across the street from a daycare center.
And everybody's okay with this?
Police say it's legal because the site is not residential.
We are aware of the neighborhood in which I practice.
Castanel speaking with KOAT.
We felt and we feel that with the proper safeguards, this can work, and it can work well for everybody.
Castanel says he's worked safely at that location under strict rules. Clients never cross the street, and the daycare center has never filed a complaint. Because clearly, sex offenders are known to follow rules and laws. Local parents and neighbors remain split. Some are uneasy, while others defend Castanel's record and the neighborhood's safety measures. Me? I have 3 words. What the? So we're saying everything's okay because nothing has happened yet? Are we just going to wait until something does? A northern New Mexico man is behind bars after being arrested for possession and distribution of child sexual abuse material. Cameron Ogletree, age 35, of Maxwell, was taken into custody by the Colfax County Sheriff's Department with help from the Santa Fe Police Department. Investigators say Ogletree distributed illegal material online for a couple of months before detectives tracked it down to his home. He's been booked into the V-Hill Maldonado Detention Center. Authorities urge anyone with any other information about this guy to contact the Colfax County Sheriff's Department. A violent family dispute in Deming left a man seriously injured and his brother in custody. 25-year-old Manuel Carrasco Jr. faces attempted murder, kidnapping, and evidence tampering charges after beating and dragging his brother outside their home. The victim was airlifted to El Paso, remains in serious condition, and Carrasco's being held without bond. Albuquerque police are investigating a suspicious death after a man was found with injuries at a business yesterday afternoon. Detectives say the circumstances are very suspicious, prompting a violent crimes investigation. Authorities have not released any other information at this time, but we'll have some more as the investigation continues. A former Las Cruces police officer has been found guilty of voluntary manslaughter in the 2023 shooting death of 45-year-old Teresa Gomez, but not guilty of second-degree murder. Felipe Hernandez claimed he fired in self-defense after Gomez struck him with the car door while trying to drive away. The jury disagreed that the shooting was justified, convicting him of the lesser charge after 4 hours of deliberation. Hernandez is a U.S. Army veteran, and now he faces up to 11 years in prison. He remains in custody pending sentencing. So, she drove off while he was talking to her. Again, I have to ask, should these officers simply allow these detainees to go? I mean, is that okay now? New Mexico's Children, Youth, and Families Department is facing scrutiny over how it spent $20 million in taxpayer funds for youth behavioral health. A state auditor's preliminary review shows over $7 million did not align with legislative intent. Lawmakers say this raises serious accountability concerns, while CYFD insists that the money was spent appropriately and has agreed to a full external audit. Santa Fe is considering a $500 fine for keeping pets on street medians in order to protect animals from harsh conditions. Critics say the ordinance unfairly targets the homeless and could separate pets from their owners. The final vote is scheduled for December. The federal government has struck a $63 million deal in order to clean up the decades-old uranium mine waste at the Northeast Church Rock site, 17 miles northeast of Gallup. The abandoned mine was the site of the largest radioactive spill in U.S. history. It's going to be remediated by General Electric. Sunny Dooley lives in the area. She spoke with KRQE.
Once you pass Laguna, on the right-hand side of Route 66 going west are all of the uranium mines, the mill tailings, and the remnants of this industry.
Cleanup begins this spring, moving toxic waste hundreds of miles to Utah and placing it in a disposal site, with work expected to take about 4 years. Authorities say the effort will protect the local communities, including those impacted by the spill. New Mexico officials warn of toxic algae in Eagle Nest Lake, that's near Taos. If you go, avoid swimming, boating, or letting pets near the water, and you should only eat rinsed fish fillets. Anyone exposed should contact the Poison Center or Pet Poison Hotline. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
Friday Night Lights shine bright tonight as 29 games for New Mexico football. Portales at Chaparral, Capitan at Tucumcari, Reynosa heads to Hatch, Tularosa at Texaco. Wow! Go Wildcats! And Alamogordo heads to Clovis. Go Tigers! Well, today's Friday. Let's see where the fish are biting.
I'm Christy Lepis with your Crazy Radio Fishing Report. Let's see where the fish are biting. At Alto Lake, trout fishing was good on worms. Over at Brantley Lake, anglers found fair to good action for largemouth bass using plastic crawdads. Elephant Butte Lake saw slow to fair catfish bites on carp and shad cut bait, but crappie fishing was good on white grubs. Grindstone Reservoir delivered very good trout fishing with orange and black meps, spinners, and worms. At Santa Rosa Lake, the latest report showed fair to good smallmouth bass fishing using crankbaits. This week's freshly stocked waters include Bill Evans Lake, Grindstone Reservoir, and Alto Lake, so there's plenty of opportunity to reel in a big one. And our catch of the week is, drumroll please, 9-year-old Patrick Goldbogen, who took first place at the Nambi Lake Fall Fishing Derby, hauling in an impressive 18 3/4 inch, 3-pound, 3-ounce rainbow trout. He is new to the sport, just starting this past August. That's your fishing update for this week. Join us next time for more hot spots and bait tips. And remember to take your family fishing. For Crazy Radio, I'm Christy Lepis.
Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow. Your high today in the basin, 74, low tonight of 48, high tomorrow, 73 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today, winds gusting up to 20 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 56, low tonight of 34, high tomorrow, 53 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes this Friday edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.